Hey, you guys, welcome back to Sweet Beat TV. I'm your host, Sienna Leone, and today I'm so excited to say comedian, entertainer, and SNL legend, Kenan Thompson's joining me. Kenan, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me.
I'm great after that intro. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Such a fan of you, so thanks so much for your time today.
man, thank you very much, man. It's my pleasure.
Kenan, I want to first off dive in and congratulate you about your partnership with AutoTrader.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, I think we all know AutoTrader is a site where it has the largest car inventory, so that's no brainer. But, they created this multimedia campaign starring the one and only Kenan Thompson. So tell the viewers at home what all this is about.
Yeah, basically just getting the word out, about how like AutoTrader has, pretty much like simplified the car buying or selling kind of process,
Right.
more so than anybody else ever in history. And like now at this point, it's just all in the palm of your hand, basically, with your good old phone tool. And I enjoy, partnering with people that are on the top of their game like that because it makes me feel like I'm on top of mine.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like you said, it's kind of like a great match because I know in your background, you love your cars. So it
Yeah.
is a match made in heaven. But, there's this campaign and there's a Q&A social media series, which I think is great because it's targeting so many different age demographics, right? So,
Yeah.
like you said, it's just a click of a button. But, as I was watching this campaign, the campaign's so fun and it ends with, the car getting taken into the spaceship
Mm.
and you say, hey, like find your own car.
Yeah.
So if someone were to say that to you, Kenan, how would you and what would finding your own car look like? Like, what is a specific car that you would go for?
Throughout my life, it's always been cars that just struck me, you know what I mean? And then, kind of like fulfilled kind of necessities. So like my first car was a Toyota 4Runner because I saw a friend of mine that had one and I was just blown away by how big his volume knob was. I was like, look at his volume knob. It's like that. I was like, I've never seen one like that. And then I got one and my volume knob was little, but it didn't matter because I enjoyed the 4Runner. But and then I got a Mercedes because I had seen those in movies or whatever, and that kind of was always like reflective of someone who was being kind of successful, you know what I mean? And I wanted to like, give an image of success of myself kind of thing. So when I
Right.
got one of those, I was like, cool. And then I also enjoy like driving fast, you know what I mean? So as my cars got faster and stuff like that, it's just like, you know, pleasing my own personal kind of things that I need from a car having experience. Um, but they were all very like one at a time, slow processes of actually getting the car in my hand, you know what I mean, or getting it into my like actual presence. And hearing like what Auto Trader is able to do for the consumer is it's just mind blowing. You know what I mean? I couldn't imagine, just like maybe seeing a car on a commercial and then like searching that car and actually making that car a part of my life within however much time it takes to like go through it, just a tool in the palm of your hand without having to go anywhere. That's just wild, you know what I mean? So it's a real pleasure to kind of represent a service to society that's doing something like that, you know what I mean? Because that's how it feels, it just feels like a very useful tool.
Yeah, and in these days and ages, I mean, everyone loves just the convenience of how easy something can be as a
Mhm.
click of a button. So the fact that you could shop on AutoTrader, largest car inventory, click of the button, it's pretty perfect. And the most perfect person to do it is you to represent AutoTrader. So congrats to you all on this partnership.
Nice. Thank you very much. I mean, I don't know, I just love when someone can kind of hold your hand through something like that, and
Oh
like
yeah.
that's exactly what they're doing with this like experience, because it's not just searching for the car. It's like the mechanics of having a car. Like, what do those payments look like? How much does it cost? Can I afford it? And they help you like balance it based on your own personal monthly budgets, like all in like one place, you know what I mean, without
Totally.
you having to like talk to a million different people. It's just crazy.
Absolutely. So that being said, everyone at home, Keenan and I urge you to go look at AutoTrader. They make it so easy. I mean, next time I'm shopping for a car, I know where I'm going.
If it sounds like you need to be in one of these commercials,
Hey, who do I have to talk to?
I think people are on the line, so they're taking note. Trust
There
me.
we go. Now, I do need to touch on SNL because it's a huge part of my family's life. So every Saturday night in Canada, they're tuning in. So what
Incredible.
was one of your favorite parts of being a part of something like Saturday Night Live?
What does it feel like to be part of stuff like that? I mean, it feels incredible. You know, it's insanely flattering, but it's also humbling at the same time. And it's just always an adventure because, you know, it changes every single week. Every single sketch is different. So it's almost like every 5 minutes is different, you know? And then all of a sudden, you know, 21 years, you know, you're ending your 21st season kind of thing. It's just crazy.
So crazy.
But it's nice to be able to work at a place that you're a fan of, basically.
I mean, kudos to you because every time I watch you guys, I'm like, how are you not breaking character more than you are? But I guess you've been doing it since what, 2003?
Yeah, and if you listen closely, you'll hear me actually breaking character. I just wait till the camera's off me.
Well, you do a great job at it, but I know this is such a loaded question, but do you have a recent or not so recent favorite celebrity guest that's joined you on SNL?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about this like last week, the fact that Pete was the season opener, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that seemed like it was 12 years ago. You know, it's just so crazy because, you know, the SNL season is so long and we do so many shows. And it's just like a long period of time from October to May that you forget, you know what I mean? Like a couple shows back was this person, or even the season opener was our beloved little brother Pete, you know what I mean?
Right.
Getting his get from the COVID times. So, you know, it's just a very special, it's a special place, and a lot of very special people that I could call my favorites have come and gone through those doors. But yeah, there's too many to just pick one, I guess, but
Yeah.
that's always very interesting when we try to think back, like, oh wow, by the time we're in like March, we can barely remember like who started us off in October. It's wild.
To wrap up the SNL questions, any dream SNL guest, Kenan, that hasn't been on yet, who would you say?
I mean, there's been a few that, like Will Smith hasn't done it, like Tom Cruise, you know, Brad Pitt did a cold open when we were doing the COVID shows, but we didn't actually get to meet him and work with him. Like he wasn't like hosting. That would have been like really cool. You know, Oprah, you know, anybody iconic like that hasn't really done it yet. Like we had Michael Jordan, we had LeBron, you know, so Steph Curry might be fun. Patrick Mahomes, you know, since we had Travis, and Travis was such a cool guy.
Totally.
You know, that's cool that wants to do it. Like, come on through.
So you're looking at OG legend actors or the athletes?
Yeah, basically, as far as like people that like
Haven't
should
done.
have,
Yeah.
could have, yeah.
Well, the world is your oyster. You have so many things, from AutoTrader campaigns, partnerships, your memoir, every Saturday night with you, Saturday Night Live cast, and your podcast. You have so much going on, but what else can the fans at home be staying tuned for?
I mean, I would just say like watch for Artists, our production company, you know what I mean? Because we're going to be producing a lot of different things. And, you know, that's kind of like where my career, I think, is headed in the future. Because it's not like I can be on every TV show or every movie, but I've always wanted to be more involved in, you know, providing job opportunities for other people. And that's going to allow us to do that because we have like 30 or so projects in the next couple of years. So Artists is like going to be, you know, echoing, you know, hopefully pretty often over the next couple of years, which is great. And we started with Good Burger too. So, you know, we're off and running with something solid, you know what I mean? And that's exciting for me because I wanted to be like a Spielberg and build an Amblin, and then also build a DreamWorks, and then continue on and just keep building companies that are just legendary and iconic, but have done legendary and iconic work. And, you know, it takes a community to do that. And, you know, my partner, Johnny Ryan, and I are very, you know, big fans of people that, you know, take their job seriously, but also are immensely talented at what they do, you know, and we want to do our job, you know, to kind of showcase those things as much as possible, like as much as we can help. And yeah, those are my dreams. Yeah, to one day like build a DreamWorks or a Universal or a Disney or something like that. Like that would be really cool.
Well, I cannot wait to see that. And Kenan, in a world where we all need a little bit of relief sometimes to just smile and laugh, you bring that to our TV. So congratulations to you on that. Congratulations to you on all your success, your partnerships, and I can't wait to see what else is there for you. So thank you so much for your time today.
My pleasure. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to like do more AutoTrader commercials and, you know, continue to like elevate the brand as they elevate themselves for the people, because that's what it is. It's just a tool for the people.
I cannot wait to talk on the next one. So keep on doing those AutoTrader commercials, okay?
Right. That's right. Thank you.
Kenan, thank you so much for your time.
You as well. She's going to be in the next one. I'm telling you. You're going to be in the next commercial. I feel it.
We got it. Deal.